At last. Whew. So, what's the plan? Excuse me. What is the plan for today? Do we need to do this? No, that turns it on now. Okay, cool. So, as we wait, we'll wait for everybody to show themselves. We've got to organise my desk a little bit more. This is carnage. Okay. Morning, afternoon, evening. And all the other words that we have for salutations. What we will be doing today is a very good question and potentially involves work. So we've got potatoes are growing. That's kind of the direction that we're going to be going because obviously you guys have seen Spuds. Spuds is going to be helpful, and we're going to potentially be heading towards some sort of something. What's the time? We've got a raid coming in soon, but we don't know when. I mean, the clock's up there, so it'll be a couple of minutes. So the raid count will ticketh down. Then we'll have a look at changing things up a bit. Excuse me. Just seeing where we get to. We'll wait for the game to sort itself out, let people drop in, because we started at a random time today, I appreciate that. So there's going to be a few people who aren't here yet, or who won't make it in, or anything like that. And plus I don't want to do too much too soon before this, or I don't want to be leaving the base before the raid comes in, that's for sure. So we'll just have a wait around, and then I'm going to be looking at... We're going to be looking at... What we're going to be looking at? We're going to be looking at... blah, 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 blah. Mountable spud guns, that kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see what we can do in terms of building some sort of something to get towards taking out a big red so that we are able to get our warehouse key and maybe have a look-see at tackling a warehouse. That's just what I'm feeling today anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Don't know how long we're going to be streaming for today. Conditions and everything seem to be good. We'll just have to wait and see really, I guess. See what the defences come out like. Hopefully they'll be good and they'll do what they need to do. Maybe we can get some more lights as well. Can we change the colour of this? We can change the colour of this. I didn't think you could. Nice. Not the colour, the brightness even. You knew what I meant. It's our fuel light. Our fuel is good. I've also been contemplating a design to carry this, maybe. We'll see. Like, Fant's got his Succomatic grabbers, if you can call them a grabbers. So, we'll maybe have a look at other stuff, the way that we can work different things in base. But, yeah, the time is currently gone because obviously we left the world and loaded back in, so that's not there right now. But, excuse me, we are due a raid any moment. Just wonder which side we're going to get attacked from, so... Also wonder if it matters where we're stood in order to where the raid comes in, so be interesting to see. Wait a minute, there's a block missing there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. might look at doing a rotating stuff at the top as well. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Slightly different time today, so we're a little bit empty up in the chat for now, but I imagine people might start trickling in. Depends how busy everybody is today. We're just currently waiting for the raid to come for this farm, because we're between logins, if you like. So we logged out yesterday and we logged back in today. Obviously, it's taken away the raid clock. We'll just have to see how this goes, but we'll get us potatoes. Interesting, he's not supposed to get up there. Like this little guy. He's just going to swim all the way around, is he? I need to see what he's going to do at the sides, where he's going to attack or what he's going to attack. Okay, so he's not going to attack anything. That's alright. It's too high for him. Maybe. It seems like it's too high for him to do anything to, so that's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. But for now, we can just scoot on off, and we've got some red beets to deliver. So we'll drop off these red beets. Get ourselves to the trader, drop the trader package off. Just make some little changes, I guess. A few alterations. When we go to the trader, we'll see how much some of the mounted spud gun things cost. There's a few variations thanks to the mod. So we'll just have to have a look, see what they are going to be costing us. See where we end up when it comes to facing on a big old red. Would be nice to be able to afford some engine upgrades, some suspension upgrade and stuff, or just enough gear to build an entire new... Excuse me, got the hiccups. Build an entire new vehicle. That way we wouldn't have to risk losing this bad boy when we take on a big red robot. I really don't fancy losing my little guy. It's been a really good little car. Especially yesterday when we managed to upgrade the drills to the universal drills. They were really helpful. So we'd rather not risk getting this thing lost and destroyed. We'll have to have a look, see what the options are. Right, so these are all the mounted stuff. Bananas, broccoli. Okay, so they are interesting. Other than the mounted spud gun, spud shotgun either. That's I say it's relatively cheap. It's bananas and blueberries, but it's cheaper than the rest of it. And the normal mountable spud gun is also bananas anyway. So regardless of what happens, we're going to have to do some bananas. If we want to get mounted spud guns. Or we just risk it and just do it with the normal spud gun. I'm not entirely sure. What's everybody thinking? Normal spud guns take out a big red, or mounted weaponry? Can't believe that little guy jumped up there. No idea how long this is all going to take either. It'll be interesting to find out. How's it going, Super? Thanks for dropping by. We might as well plonk in a banana here as well. And we could do with these good old bananas. How many we got? We got those 2 up on the top that we did in honor of our great fan. Let's be honest, I need these more than he does. For the lol. Right, so we can put a little sign up here. Plans for today's game, hopefully, he says, are to head towards getting some sort of either mounted spud gun or... Wait a minute, there's one missing. Yeah, either we're going to look at getting towards a mounted spud gun, or we're going to look at just trying to get enough potatoes to use the normal spud gun. Just so that we can attack a red and get ourselves a big old red key card. So that we can just get in and, you know, do what we need to do. In order to get into a warehouse, I suppose is the best way to put it. Waffling a little bit, I appreciate. Ooh, bit of lag. Interesting. See, that's the thing with this. I find that it lags the game a little bit. I don't know why. But it is what it is. So we'll go in here. Why is there a craft button here? Interesting. That'll sort itself out, hopefully, eventually. But yes, we're going to try and get some weaponry. Ooh, interesting. Fair enough. Has it? It's not took it yet. Ah, clever. That's a good little hint there, fam. We're going to be waiting a while for these spuds to grow, so we might as well just go out and get some resources. Nothing too exciting, but I'm watching paint dry, waiting for plants to grow, crops to grow, whatever. We're also not hooked up to the engine with these bad boys either. Hey, he's just exploded a cow. Oh, hey, look. Wonderful. Nope. That's just what we wanted to do. I've got to agree, Ryan. Fans' videos are a big help. I completely agree there. Without his videos and without his mod, this game would be not very fun for me. Oh, hey John, thanks for that. It's really nice. Kind of you. Nice kind words. We are stuck. Nice. How is everybody doing today? Having a good, what would it be? Most people, I suppose, it's morning. We need to change the front on this, it's trash. We don't have much steering. Ah, nice. Casual Sunday, everybody just chilling. Can't go wrong. Blammo. So the spud gun in the thumbnail is just a quick kind of little placeholder. It is the spud gun that I found off of the dev blogs. So it is actually like an official Scrap Mechanic spud gun, but I think it's probably an old model. But if you go through the dev blogs far enough, you'll find a lot of the whatever it is, like you will find a lot of the robots or a lot of the normal gear and equipment has got their own kind of picture where you can isolate it. So I needed it for another thumbnail a while back, but it's basically a model that Scrap Mechanic developers themselves put out. I really don't know how long ago it was, to be fair, but well, that's because you're in Europe. It's like 2 in the afternoon. A lot of these guys are from the States or thereabouts, I think, anyway. But yeah, in all fairness, I haven't noticed much of a difference. That's how observant I am, I'm not gonna lie. Spenska, nice. Mr. Worldwide now, huh? Like it. What am I looking for? Component kits, there we are, paid. Half my family is Swedish. Unfortunately, I do not speak a word of the language, which is a shame. But the half of the family is Swedish via marriage, so that's my excuse. This big farm. I like it. It's easy to deal with, and like I keep saying to people who drop into the stream, the whole idea of this playthrough is to keep things relatively compact, because there's no point in being huge. Oh, nice. How is Monday, Super Peter? Is it any better than the Sunday was? Just asking for a friend. Do you have anything to look forward to? Let's go get some milk while the vehicle's vehicling. There should be a wok or two kicking around somewhere. Is that guy down there? There we go. Practically a herd of them. It wouldn't be as fun as you think. It'd be confusing and stressful and all sorts of mess. Keep forgetting to eat and drink as well. I'm not used to doing it. Play too much with God mode on, it's not healthy for you. Nobody want that last piece of corn? Nobody? A slow morning. Yeah, you could say. Okay, well I don't know how many each one of those now needs, but they're well fed for a while. What is this over here? Who tried to break in when we weren't home? I didn't see that before. Excuse me. Ooh, Jangles. Somebody subscribed, appreciate it. Thanks very much. Sometimes them alerts work, sometimes they don't. Hey Moose House, how you going? What are we looking for? It's a very good question. What are we looking for, folks? How much is the old steam engine? We can build a steam engine. Can we get some wheels? Because we'd like to get some wheels. Oh, we still need a lot of plastic. That's something. Let's get some plastic going. Hey, we can build some plastic. Cool. So if we build some plastic, that'll help us get some wheels, which we then can look at getting a different vehicle. Get a different mode of transport going on. It means that we're not limited to this one. Money? What's money? Look at all the corn as well. We should really pick up this stuff. Something was sparkling in the distance. I think there's a haybot over there. Just sacrificed a wok. Never mind. We'll keep out of the way of that. We don't really need to get in that scrap. There's a couple of woks over there running. What are they running from? Let's go have a look. We will go have a look. He's not getting chased by anything. Oh, here he is. And the haybot was gone. Hi guys, have some corn. Everybody happy. We're doing well for milk. So what do we say? Something like the average is about 60 spuds to kill a big red farm butt, and we've currently only got 67. That's a little bit too much of a risk. I think we might end up running out before we actually finish the guy off, but we'll get a couple more bags and then we'll see. Where's the milk gone, fella? There it is. You might as well finish off these last three. Save the woks. We did, and we got our haybot smashed up for the good of the wok. I am so glad that we got these universal cutters. They make life so much easier though. Just get underneath stuff, we can cut it, grind it. So much easier, so much faster. Don't get thrown off the rock so much. I mean, you still do if the rock explodes in your face, but it's doesn't happen as often. How's it going, Old Fire? Yeah, we're doing alright. Not so bad. We're just having a nice chilled Sunday. We are trying to get some spuds out there so that we can go shoot stuff. Unfortunately, that just means a lot of growing time, so we're just trying to get some harvesting and resources done in the meantime. So we're not waiting for literally plants to grow. Potentially we're going to look at getting another engine. And then we'll see what happens. We'll get through it eventually. And then we'll roll ourselves over. No, Mr. Vehicle. No, Mr. Vehicle. I'm thinking that if we can get another engine as well, we can build ourselves another car. I'm thinking if we make that second car or vehicle, whatever you want to call it, like a big kind of flatbed, so that we can do the packaging station runs with it and the trader runs with it. As well, we can just use it to go hunt farm bucks. It's literally on a switch, so it's either... That is when the controller is off, it's there, so it's kind of level, and when I turn the controller on, it puts us here. So at the minute it's literally just on a set position, just on a switch, so if I want it to kind of half up, half down, I just keep flicking the switch on and off. Basically, nothing too stressful. Because it's on a slow speed as well, it looks like it's just taking its time to rise and fall. But it's all controller. No loop, just a set position. Keep sliding off the rock. Now we should have a little bit here. Here we go. And we're full again. Awesome. Let's go. Get back to base with a minute left. Hopefully we make it in time. See where we get raided from this time. That's okay, if you link a switch, whoop, fall in the water. You can link switches up to your seat. It's a bit of a mess, but there's two switches here, and you'll see the green line goes from the switch to the seat, so that you can sit in and you can turn all the stuff on that you need to. If you don't know the stuff, you just don't know it. You know what I mean? It's not something that's necessarily told. You'll learn a little bit as you go along. No, it's easy enough. Ooh, that's not what I'm trying to plant. Let's plant that. Somehow a greenie jumped up on my base defense to get to that bit of wall, but who knows? Right. It's the final countdown. 2 seconds, 1 second. Here it comes. Right, see where it's going to attack us from today. Okay, so we're in front of that side. So we seem to get attacked from this side. So they swim across this way a little bit. We also seem to get attacked from this side. And then eventually we get attacked straight down the middle. And squish. And that should be everybody dead. Looks like it. Unless there's any hay bots stuck on the water's edge anywhere. Looks good. How's it going, play boss? Put all the goodies in here. Get ourselves some component kits. The best thing about these old Totebot heads, they now have a use in advanced mods. So we can upgrade a few things actually. What can we upgrade? What do these bad boys take? They take 1, that'll be okay. We can upgrade that. We can upgrade the seats. Shall we upgrade the seat? Or shall we buy a new seat? Or a level 2 driver's seat. The thumb in the gun, the gun in the thumbnail even is, I imagine by what's been said in here, it is an old model from the original Spud gun, perhaps. I got the image for that gun from an old dev blog, so I imagine that the model has changed from what it was to what it is. It's just a little bit of a placeholder until I get an actual thumbnail pulled out. That's the only thing when you do live streams. The thumbnail has to be kind of, you have to know what you haven't already. And I hadn't thought of it yet, so it's a little bit behind at the minute. Do I want a seat or do I want a seat? I mean, a saddle uses a lot less cotton. Do we mind that it isn't in the middle? Nah, it'll be fine. And then for an engine, what should we use for an engine? Should we go electric or gas? I'm feeling we should go gas, maybe, to start with. Although electric has a lot more oomph to it. And then of course there is always steam. Steam's a lot slower, but it's got a lot more power to it. Decisions. We'll go gas for now. We've got plenty of gas. We've got an oil biome over the way, so that'll be alright. A couple of pieces of suspension. Ooh, we need some level 2 metal. And we do need some water as well. So, let's snaffle the chest. Don't have a switch spare, do I? No. What do I keep doing with all these switches? Keep getting a lot of switches and I seem to be using them somewhere, but I don't know where I'm using them. No switch in there. Is there any switches in here? No. There's that one, I suppose. We'll just make another switch then. I was just thinking about the steam engine. We're not going to be, at the minute, there's no plans to do any big farms. So currently there's no need yet to have a steam engine. It's got really good, it's got good strength to it, it's got good torque, but I just don't see us needing it right now. That's the only thing. Three by ones or 5x2s. 5x2s are 40. 3x1s are 15. We build 2 of them right now. Decisions. Ooh. Then we're going to have somewhere to put it. That's the only other thing. It's all well and good building all these little places for our... or building all these extra vehicles, but... I've had that large storage container for a while now, to be fair. It's the only one I've got. Don't get me wrong. Oh well, apart from the smart chest that we got over here, but... This is just when I make mistakes, just somewhere to recycle stuff. In fact, somewhere to recycle buckets. Buckets. Ooh, it's a water bucket though, isn't it? We'll see what happens. Will it be able to do it? So this bad boy over here is pumping us some water up. Yeah, that's cool. He's now finished refining. We need to keep ourselves hydrated. Just thinking about this. I'm just thinking about this design. Because what have we got on here? We've got our drills and we've got our resource collector. This can all change. Just depends on how we change it. So I could put that up on the top. So in my head, I'll talk to you guys out like what's in my head, so you got a little bit of an understanding of what I'm thinking about. In here, we can build a succomatic. It's this. It's like a giant suction cup. What my head is thinking is if we bring the refine bot maybe up here somewhere, we can put one of those suction cups on a piston so that I can drive up and park underneath the piston. The piston will be able to come down and grab the resource collector with the suction cup, lifting the suction cup up to put it in front of this bot, which means that the rest of the car is free to carry on driving as we please. That's what I'm thinking right now. The only thought process is whereabouts do I want the resource collector to be on the vehicle. At the minute, it's like a vital part. It's literally my front wheels and my drill bits. So that's why I'm thinking about building a second vehicle. But then if I build a second vehicle, this is then kind of redundant. I just don't know. Does mean we can shorten it down a lot though. If we shorten it down a lot, we can use it as like a little... where it can literally just be the drills, which is obviously awesome. We'll just have to see where we get to. If I do this like 2 strips, so then I build... oh my god, that would be so small. And it'd be so long it'd fall over. Just whack another car in here. Ooh, that'd be tiny. How's it go, Garrett? I mean, it'd be a nice delivery truck, but with no center. Ooh. The joys of using a 3 rather than a 4. I mean, there's plenty of room, I guess. In fact, we could just build it as a quick kind of getaway vehicle right now. just so that we can avoid any sort of farm bot that we get in trouble with. Oh no, we need that actually, we need that. It's just the decisions are just so difficult. Okay, so the current thinking is we just want something kind of like Garrett says, we want something small, hopefully a little bit nippy as well, just so we can zoom around a bit. Needs to be level as well. Okay, so they will cost the same regardless of which one we make. Okay. I'm gonna make some bad choices here. It's always good when that guy drops past. Oh, I've already taken... Ooh, water. That's a bit full. So we want 2 of them, and then we're going to want suspension. Do we want little suspension or big suspension? Excuse me. We've only got little wheels, haven't we? Little wheel. Well, let's do little suspension. Let's do little suspension. How many we can get out of it? Not much. Ooh, okay, let's do some level 2. Right, so these parts are new to the Fant mods, literally as of a couple of days ago, and they're literally really thin sheets. Now I've got to get it the right way up, which I've not done. Fantastic. Or maybe I have. And then I should be able to, if I've got it the right way up, which I don't, we'll do this first. We'll put him down first. And then we'll put this thin thing underneath it. Oop. So this actually does have ground clearance on it. So it is as big as it is big, if that makes any sense at all. Maybe not. Need to bring it out one more actually. Again, this is 3 wide, isn't it? Of course it is. We also need room for the engine. Come out. Okay. Oopsie. As you do, just send it through the ceiling. That's fine. We'll pretend that never happened. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. So that needs to be there. And then that one needs to be there. So then that can get... Yeah. So that'll help me get the pipe work on this, that I can put the wheels and the suspension, etc., etc. So this will be a little bit of a mess. But we're going to be something like this. Fact. What's the small sports suspension? It's 2 blocks, isn't it? Might give us a little bit of ground clearance. Maybe. So that's there. Where's this going to drop down then? So that'll be Babushka. Oh, that'll be too high. We need to lift that up a bit. You raise it up. Actually, it'll be like this, won't it? That's why we got all them suspension pieces. He says banging his head on the ceiling because I haven't got enough room in here. So that's like that. Then one more to come underneath. Ooh, put it through the ceiling again. GG. So that'll be there. And then the wheel goes on there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So that's what we'll have. Anyway, that'll be the back. I was just seeing how it'd fit on the front, which it does. I've no intentions to put a chest on this. How's it going, someone? The intentions for this is just going to be a little, literally a little vehicle just to zoom us through to try and get us hunting for big red robots. That is the intention for this bad boy. So maybe I should actually take a chest or something with us. Just so I've got room for like anything that we find rather than using my inventory. But see, chests add weight and then that starts to throw everything all out and it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and next thing you know, you're not got a small compact little thing anymore, you got some humongous. That can't go there, it's got no room for the engine. Come on, let's apply some thinking. That'll be stable. We'll see if we can get the engine, sneak the engine on the back. Great one. Where are we? Here we are. I mean, it kind of fits. It's a bit fugly, but it is what it is. Where's them other 90s as well? I've not used them all here, have I? So we need a few more of those. I mean, it's going to have a wonky weight anyway as it is. Putting a chest on the side. I mean, you'd have to offset the chest to one side and then the engine to the other side, I guess. This is not going to work very well. We're not going to have the suspension travel that I thought we'd have looking at it. I made a boo-boo. And then it's the inside one's the lowest. And then the outside one is, yeah, that's alright. How's it going, Smashy? We'll get these tiny little things. It'll work. I don't know how, but it'll work. You know the idea. You just need some front wheels and some steering. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of the pipes as well. Just a little buggy. It's just a tiny, tiny little buggy, just so that we can swoop into the forest and swoop out again. No plane, just car. We're going on a hunt for a big old robot. Make sure we've got some food on us, that'd be an idea. I mean, we've got quite a few carrots, what are they called? Potatoes now. So, all being well, it might work. I need to set 2 more of them up as well. What a sausage. So then that'll be like so, and then we'll have the steering. I didn't want to get in. Right, steering. Hopefully there'll be enough ground clearance. I'm not convinced myself, but all we can do is have a look. I'm not entirely sure how kind of fast or slow it will be either. I'm using font mods, so the mods I'm using are there you go. You've really thrown me now. I don't know what I was coming here for. Fuel, maybe. Let's have a look at this. Okay, we go over the top of it. And the wheel's on the inside. Interesting. Let's get a bit of straight pipe. Wonder if that makes any difference. Be interesting to see. Suspension. Do do do. Burr, burr, burr. Anybody creeping in the side? Yeah, him again. Okay, so we get a side attack from the right hand side, then the left hand side, now back to the right hand side. But these guys don't seem to do anything. They're too short to reach the concrete. Hopefully. So just gotta put some defense up to see what it can do to these. Okay, so he will attack it if he's provoked. I just wish they wouldn't come round here, but maybe we can sort that out so that they get deterred a little bit. We'll have to see. Do, 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 do. The sunshine shaker theme mod is in the font mod. If it's not in the font mod, it's in the existing game because I only use fonts mods Literally don't use anything else. Okay, so that's all the way up. Maybe that's where we're going wrong. Bump that all the way up. Right, test drive. Let's put some gas in the engine as well. That might help us. So, the wheel rotations. That one should be forwards. That one should be forwards. Is that going to help us? So, steering's a little bit non-existent, and we're a little bit too heavy at the back. So, we need to make us a little bit longer. Woo! But, all things considered, it sort of works. Yeah, so we'll make us a little bit longer, and then we might actually be doing alright with ourselves. Yeah, there we go. Squash everything in sight. Nice. Thanks for that, Smashy. Yeah, I won't go throwing my hammer around my base then. I haven't seen it been said anywhere, to be fair, but... Let's just get a couple more panels in here. We'll get this a little bit longer, just to kind of add a little bit more stability on it. It might need to be a little bit wider if we go a little bit longer. That's the joys of everything. The springs are like this for very peculiar reasons. So this is a great example. If I go kind of over any rocks or anything and I bottom out, my wheels will always be touching the ground. Likewise, if the spring is under the wheel, it allows this side to step up and this side to go down, so you've always got something in contention. Guten Tag. Greetings, Germany. As well, you are correct. The motor slower will help. It is also too kind of heavy on the back anyway, so if I can just lean him back a bit, it'll help us out. I've got the wrong plate here. That's not a bad thing. I can make it wider then. Ooh, that doesn't want to come across. Nice. And then surely I can put that plate there, no? I'm going to want to line it up. Here we go. So then we take this all apart again. We've got a little bit more weight balance on the back. Too much junk in my inventory. Hey, leave the poor man's wishbone alone. It works. Uses a lot of oil, which we're okay with these days, especially. It might be a poor man's wishbone, but it also means you won't lag so much as well. Less crazy bearings everywhere. Just more suspension, so... You might lag even more, in all fairness. I don't really know. We're hungry and we're thirsty. Oh dear. We could just make it a four-wheel drive as well, I suppose. We'll upgrade the engine a little bit just to give us a little bit more fuel economy. I could... There we go. Wham, wham. Whee! Steering doesn't seem to like to get the traction. Might need to get a chest on the front like people have suggested, just to bring some weight over the front. Or I could just use concrete blocks, to be fair. But this will skip us over the ground nicely. But how laggy is it when you go near stuff, though? Gonna get me some concrete. Just to weigh us out a bit. We've got some stone. Do we have any normal concrete? We do not have any normal concrete. Let's just build us a couple of blocks of concrete. 20 blocks will be more than enough. A smart chest. Smart chest? Smart chest. The weight of them. Pour off of top. They're heavy. Oh, boy. I missed my switch. Ding. And it floats like a rock. You do indeed breathe underwater. Yeah, so turning isn't something this car likes to do. Looking at it. At all. A little bit better, I guess. Or not at all. Still quite heavy on the back. That motor really that heavy? The things you do for a little bit of weight over your wheels. Okay, so it turns better when you're not accelerating. Obviously, it's squishy, the suspension. Outside suspension should be all the way up to squish. There we go. Inside suspension should be all the way down. Now let's see how you go. That's even worse. That's fantastic. We don't really want to do suspension glitch steering if we can avoid it. It'll turn like a absolute screw. Although, if I did do suspension glitch steering, it would mean that I can have all-round suspension madness that we've got on the back would get on the front as well. You just need to up the power of the engine. The whole point of this is to be super zoomy. I mean, I know we've got tiny little wheels, but we need to see how fast this can go as well. Because if we're going to get chased by a red farm bot, those guys are pretty quick. I mean, I know we've got these dainty little wheels on us. Whee! 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I see it 4 times. Don't be spamming chat, folks. There's 15 people here, and at the minute there's 2 people chatting. Honestly, I'm more than likely going to see your message. There's no need to spam it a million times. Come on. It's always a risk to say things a million times just because you feel like it. Because I might feel like just, you know, hoofing you out of chat because I feel like it. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to upgrade the wheel size. The small wheels are a laugh. They're great fun and all, but I'm turning the engine speed up, but we're not actually getting much faster. I imagine a farm bot just running after us and absolutely making mincemeat out of us. So we'll just rob the wheels back, recycle them, get us some bigger ones for the content. And eventually we'll have enough potatoes anyway. We've got a few. That banana should be grown soon as well. Right. In here we go to the parts. We get the small wheels. We tell it to craft that, and then we just bung a load of small wheels in here. That's what I'm led to believe happens. It's taken a wheel, but it hasn't given me any of the resources. Did I put them right on top of the resources? I bet I did. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. So how much are the bigger wheels, folks? The bigger wheels are, in fact, a lot more plastic. Ah, so it worked then, David. That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm glad. Looks like somebody gets a timeout. That confused me. That really confused me. I thought I was looking in the smart chests. I wondered where all the plastic and stuff had gone. It turns out I was just looking in the cabinet behind it. Oh boy. Yeah, how you could play on that sort of FPS is crazy. Ah, Kerbals are awesome, man. I wish I was good at that game. I got Kerbal on Xbox and man, I suck so bad. I enjoy it, I just can't do what I try to do. It all fails very, very well. If you want to know how to crash a spaceship, I'm your man. You want to know how to fly it? Get out to the moon or something? No chance. I managed to put some Kerbals into a horrible orbit around the sun, miles away from the little planet, and I could not get them back. Had no money, couldn't build any more rockets. It was a bad day for them little guys. Bless them. Enjoyed the game though. Ew. Oh, nice. Don't ever try and make sense out of this game, I think is the best piece of advice that I could offer you. It doesn't seem to make much sense at all. Things that shouldn't affect each other seem to affect everything, and it's just crazy. A lot of quick saves. Now, is this going to fit here? It is going to fit here. Labbily jabbily. Bada bing, bada boom. That can go in here. How much glue was it for one of these wheels? I bet it was 3, wasn't it? It was 2 glue for 1 wheel. You silly sausage. I'm gonna have to go swimming again. Thanks for dropping by. Nice audience. Everybody's pretty chilled and relaxed. I was trying to work out the other day why people come to the stream to watch me play the game, or, you know, watch people play games. And then last night I got stuck watching, what's his name? Milton. He used to do little scrap mechanic videos on YouTube. I found his stream on Twitch, and I found myself losing hours and hours and hours just watching him play the game. I think people come for the conversation rather than the gameplay, because my gameplay is not very great. Hey Island, I've told you before, there's no need to apologise. You turn up when you want to turn up, and if we're here, great. If we're not here, don't worry about it. I just appreciate that you turn up anyway. Don't worry about being late. The stream runs when the stream runs. I don't even know when that is. Unfortunately, due to that horrible thing called work, after the new year, I don't know when my streams will be happening, just simply because the time won't be there anymore, which is devastating because I've really enjoyed this. One day, you guys, when we're like big YouTubers and I don't have to worry about real world work, then I'll be able to stream often, and maybe to a little bit more of a predictable time scale. No, I appreciate that, Moose House. Means there's something worth showing up for, at least. We don't need to take all of this with us, though. Like, we've got all this corn. And component kits, they can go away. The chest is on there. Yeah, okay. Something's just grown. What just grown? The banana. Nope. All of these guys grown. Okay. That's fantastically heavy then. Mind you, the engine is super fast now. We have got bigger wheels, so. One of these wheels doesn't look like it's spinning the right direction. Hang on. And then we hoik it up on the lift. Drop it. She's going to slide off. Ooh, no. Give me some ground that the block doesn't fall into. Okay, so all the wheels do go in the right direction at least. Let's make it a 4-wheel drive. This might have been better to have done with the little wheels as well. Never mind, live and learn. That's a little bit better. Whee! It's going to roll over on sharp corners. Nice. We're getting a bit dark. We're going to have to get us a light as well. Ooh. Note to self, do not reverse in a hurry. Forwards is better than backwards. Nice. Does like to roll over though. Ah, drat. Okay. We just say armor plate us a bit with some concrete. Try and give us a little bit of weight. Pin us down a bit. We also need a light or two actually. It's pretty dark out there. If we're going to go farm bot hunting, we need to have some sort of illuminations. But which light shall we build? Do we only have one light we can build at the minute? Yes, we do. Okay. How many red bots have I killed in this world? None yet. That's very true. I could upgrade it to a level 5. It'd be nice and light. Not nice and light, nice and fuel efficient. It should be alright like that. How many spuds have we got? We have got a few. Spud gun. I think we should leave all of this here as well. So we'll take all of this out of the big chest. Put it in the super chest. And then we can dump all of this stuff in. Yeah, I'll take them just in case I need something to build with. Put that in there. Switch. Yep, right. The rest of the stuff, to a degree, I'm gonna say it. The rest of the stuff, we don't mind if we lose it when we die. Ooh, famous last words. Do you have any paint? No, drop the paint off. Maybe paint them red, white even. White, red, white. Where's the paint? There's the paint. Okay, so the 10 fertilizer, I thought this, and they are basically, it's the recipe. So if you look at the first one, it's tomatoes. Second one is carrots. Third one is, whatchamacallem, pineapples. So it's basically a combination of all the different seeds that you can get in the game. So if you've got loads of excess, you can do loads of different ones. Somebody's coming in, or trying to at least. It's having a bad day. We got more pack. What are you doing? I'm really not a fan of the pathfinding of these robots that come around the side. I'd rather them just make themselves to the front so they can get their head smashed in. Instead, they want to be awkward and come around the edges. Which means one day we're going to come back to base. And we're going to end up with a load of bots. Destroyed everything. I could. I don't feel like that though right now. Do we not have any more paint? I thought I had loads of stuff. Not over here. Nope. Nope. I thought I had way more paint than what I have. Keep hunger locked up till lunch. Carrots are good for hunger. Well, we got one more paint. Alright, we'll leave it at that. We don't need to paint everything up. It's just paint. It's just for prettiness. So we'll leave the paint in here, leave the paint gun here. We've got 20 fuel on us. We've got nothing planted other than the banana. Banana goes in here, banana seeds in here. Right. I guess we will go on an adventure. I'll take a bit more fuel. I've got 20 on me, but I just don't know how far we're going to go out. Pew pew. Skirt. I do apologise for it being dark, folks, but we are going to go look for a farm bot. I saw one actually a long time ago, probably 3 days, something like that. Was there not one over in this direction? I'm trying to think, because we had to go really wide around it, and it was when we went towards the chemical plant. And the chemical plant was a bit of a drive out this way. Somewhere, maybe through all this. Maybe. Little hay bot. Really can't remember where it was. Wait, this is a pretty sweet little spot, actually. I mean, we've got plenty of water. There's still nothing of... actually, there's an oil somewhere around here. I think I found one of those ember forests somewhere, I just can't remember where it is. Like most stuff on this game, I've been pretty centralised around the base at the minute. I mean, I could move over here, there's water close by, there's oil close by, it's just chemicals that are miles away. Ooh. I meant to do that. I definitely meant to do that. Makes sense. White, especially the lights. The white lights are so much better than any other colour. Right. If I was a big old scary farm bot, and I like to live in the woods, where would I be? Oil's great, but it's just, there's no chemicals or anything nearby. All the chemicals and stuff are miles out the way over here. And we're lagging because we're loading in the game. Anybody see that wok just roll down the hill? Look at him. He's at the bottom of the hill now. He kind of ragdolled all the way down the hill. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe the best place to make him run is down the hill? Maybe? I know, we need to turn around. Nice to see you, Smashy, anyway. You take it easy. Have a good day. Oh. That's a fence. That's us stuck. And now we're in trouble. Why don't these things blow up? Why don't these things blow up? Why don't these things blow up? Why am I dead? I'm so dead. Not running very fast either. That's not good. Woo! Okay, so whoops. No. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was going to take a lot more than he did. We got lucky. We got real lucky. I was holding my breath for quite a while there. But we survived. We were kind of... It was fortunate that he found the wok. Unfortunately for the wok that he found the wok. But it was good for us that he found the wok. They're not that hard to kill, actually. I thought they were harder than that. I mean, it still wasn't easy because I wasn't really counting how many shots I was shooting. And he got a little bit too close for comfort, but it wasn't so bad. Now, if we could just find our way home. So, Mr. Haybot, we meet again. Yeah, I'd think it'd be about 30 with a Spud shotgun. But do you not have to be closer with the Spud shotgun? At least with the normal Spud gun, it kind of has a distance to it. You can shoot it from a range. I think they'll add a few things, but don't get excited for them to add them all at one go. And don't get excited for it to come soon. So unfortunately then, there is a massive trade-off with this Spud shotgun between the distance and the damage. So close. And of course it's not going to let us pick it up because of the leg. It's like a little flagpole. You're going to build a wall with the... We're just going to park this in the sea right now, just while this Haybot comes trundling across to us. Well, that didn't work at all. And he's right on the edge. What are you doing in the water? You guys don't swim. Get out. Okay. Where have I just chucked that? We'll never know. Have I still got the Haybot leg on me? Because it's not letting me pick up the lift. Yes, I do. So we have one keycard. So that's a level something engine. Is that a level 4? That's a level 4 and that's a level 3 then, right? Yeah. So let's make this engine a level 5. We need 3 more component kits. So we'll make this level 5. Might as well upgrade something. Nice. I don't think we'll go warehouse run today. I think that's too much of a treat in one go. We do have a red key, which is good. That's what we was after. What are we doing for Spuds? Ooh, actually, it's not too bad for potatoes. I'll just throw some more in anyway. You can never have too much ammo. We didn't use much fuel at all that trip. That's pretty good that it was close. And one for good luck. Yeah, that's how we managed to get here, David, to be fair. Somebody dropped that hint in the stream, like day 1, so that we were able to let's be honest, we were able to cheat our way over here. Without that, we'd have been kind of stuck. But let's have a look what we can do with this. Because I think we can utilise this to be a lot better than what it is. If I could pick it up. Let's go outside. Right. Bosh. So this is what we have right here. It's got everything we need, but lots of stuff that we don't. It's in the wrong place. It's a duty little craft and it works for us right now. But what about if we start again from scratch? If I go into the dev mode, what are you saying? They're not OP because they're really weak as well. People say that they're overpowered, but when you really think about it, because of how strong they are, they're not overpowered. They'll die in one hit. Be that from a hammer or from a spud gun. So they're balanced in that respect. They're just fast. That's all people don't like. But if you learn how the bot works, it's not actually that quick. I think Font put them in the craft bot as well. The fertilizer holders. What would it be under? Interactive maybe? No, he hasn't put them out. He's got the seed out. Fertilizer. Yeah, he has. He's put them in the... He's put them in the... Oh, excuse me. He's put them in the craft menu. So they are there. Which is cool. Right. Succo mat... Oh, I've got no glue left. What a banana. I'll just go diving for some glue. We need some glue. At the minute, though... Ooh, we've got an impenetrable clam. There's no stress in fighting tape bots. You just got to be careful. I've got all the glue out of here. Those crates, I mean, they work as much as they don't work. Like, what are they supposed to do, I suppose, is the big question. Because at the minute, there is nothing that those chests can't do. Sorry, there's nothing that the crates, like the seed crate and the fertilizer crate, there's nothing that can't do that a normal chest can't do at the minute. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. The dev commands just basically give you access to everything. Everything that there is. That's what the dev commands will open up for you. And then, like with this, because we're using a mod. You could say no one will ever notice. That's the thing though, Peter. Don't worry about spelling, honestly. It's always advisable to stay in school and learn your English and stuff, but I've managed to bumble through life being appalling at spelling. That's what Google's for. Right, suction cup. Suction-o-matic. Oh, we still need more glue. There we go, that's the 5. Cool. This. So he's going to go on here. We're going to use it like on the back. This is almost going to be a complete real rebuild. Inventory is full. Okay, let's place everything down a little bit. So we're changing our mind on the location and placement of things in that. You know what? That can go at the front because it's heavy. So that can go up here. And the resource container. Can he fit long ways? He can't fit long. He can fit long ways. That can sit up there. Okay, cool. Right. So this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting, I guess. We're going to end up with switches and buttons everywhere. Doodle-doo. 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 What's going crazy is this? We got plant in. Yeah, we have got plants in. Right. This is going to be... What is this going to be? I need steering on here, don't I? Of course I do. I need steering. So let's do steering that way up. Fantastic. Let's come up a level here to bring us steering. Babushka. 1, 2, 3. On the front, 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that's going to be that. Engine. Engine. A wonk PC. Hold up, what you guys? Chemical lift. Yeah, the chemical lift is in the mod. It's basically a little lift that'll help you wake up a bit. Two minutes left. So we'll just tweak this so that we can get the cutting blades on. Where's that? There. Okay, so that's alrighty that way. Controller doesn't currently do anything. Right. Then this is for the controller that's going to have our cutting. Actually, let's bring it up a bit. We'll come up 2 and then we'll put the controller back on the side. Up here. To have this old arm on it, which needs to come out this far. That might be enough. Two, 3, 4. I've lost a cutter. I have lost a cutter. Fantastic. Wherever he dropped that. Out here with all these robots, isn't it? Here it is. I was lucky. Two minutes we are just going to chat, catch up on the chat, see what you're all saying about this here PC. Wait. So what's the dealio with the graphics card not fitting then? Is it like... What's the crack there? It's got me intrigued. Of course it can't go any further than 90, you silly Billy. 90 is literally a limit of 90. Has to be 90, 85, doesn't it? Something like that. Or a little bit less. That might work. Right, so that's that much. So now that can fit on there. That's heavy. The Succomatic that we made in here isn't even going to work now, but... So the whole idea of this is... Will this work? Probably not. So that's on there. Then we get the switch. Switchy, switchy, switch. I get a switch. Flick, flick. Oh boy, maybe that's not good. So the Succomatic is trying to stick us to the ground or something. Okay, so it's not going to work how I wanted it to work at all. I was hoping we could kind of put this up on here and flick the switch and it would stick itself to the container, but it wants to stick itself to anything else but. Oh, that's unfortunate. It worked that way though. I mean, you're flexing about a PC, it's... It's a PC. People use what they can afford. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. That is not going to work, is it? Okay, so that's that kind of in the bin, how we didn't want to do it. We'll use that somewhere else, I'm sure. But we have rearranged this, so this is on the back now. So that means, in theory, we can take this off if we need to swap it out for the container cratey thingy. What has happened here? There we go. The front's slightly lower than the back anyway. Yeah, we need to rebuild this, remake it a lot better than what it could be. Get some more cutting blades on as well, actually. Just so we've got an actual front of cutting discs. The thing with buying a really expensive computer as well is it's going to be just as out-fashioned by the time like it's a month old. Computer technology stuff changes so fast. There's always upgrades, there's always new gear, it's everything. So if you want to try and keep up with the Joneses and keep on trend, you're going to run out of money. Doesn't want to sit down now. Thanks for dropping by, Island. We'll catch you again. Ooh, we're out of gas. Helps if we hook that up to the engine, I guess. Thanks for dropping by, David. You take it easy, guys. Have a good day. I'll be live again at some point Monday, tomorrow. I don't know what time zones everybody's at, so I just don't know when. It'll be a similar sort of time today or later, you know, like sort of time that it is now kind of thing. This guy knows. Look at him. He knows. That's the plan anyway. That's as much information as I can say right now. Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought you were saying, yeah, no worries. And it's pretty clear what I thought you were saying. I am not a YouTuber. I am just a guy who does this as a side hustle. At the moment, I've got a real-time job. Call me a YouTuber when this is full-time. Yes, before you go, what's the matter, my friend? Can't turn us around. Here we go. You don't always need anybody to play with you, Scrap Mechanic. It's fun to be creative. I wonder if I can get two on here. That's what brothers are for, my friend. That's what brothers are for. I think it'll get very high. Especially if they're in the States. You just like people do all the hard work while you just take it easy, I get it. Oop, there's a ledge there. I will get the succomatic thing to work like I want it to work. I just haven't got a clue how to do it yet. Unless... Oh, it kind of doesn't. Does it go on the side? It's always going to have a gap around it, okay. Interesting, okay. Damn. That's some lag, that is some lag. What about... I'm trying to think things here and get overcomplicated. I know I am. I really want to get the system where I can use a succomatic on this thing. Stop being busy, I want to pick you up. Right, so if this is the right way up, why is there a block floating in space? So if this is the right way up, that's there, which means the accessible points... Can I access this? Access this from behind? Okay, so it does get it from behind. So there goes that theory. Hey, how's it going? Don't worry about it. Notifications is notifications. They're a strange old thing when it comes to this place. build on top of this? No, I can't build on top of this. What about if we build up there, had a bearing there, which controlled that arm that came out here that had the succomatic on the bottom. So that's in that position. That's there, and then that. It moves a lot. It's just something I didn't want to do. But it does work. Maybe that's the way forwards. Maybe. So in order to do that, then we need to have that hooking that way up. What happens if we turn that on? Nothing right now. Okay. And then we lower this on top of here. I mean, it holds it in place. Does it hold it in place? In a very weird way, it'll hold it in place. Okay. So looking at this isn't going to do what I wanted it to do at all. Well, safe to say that idea is completely out the window. Completely out the window. So we can recycle everything, and I'm stuck. That's a shame. I was hoping that'd work. Really was. It's when you get ideas that are bigger than the abilities, I suppose. Never mind. Never mind. Where is it? Where is it there? And then we can put that bad boy in here. And away it goes. That'll do its due. It sort of works, but it works really badly. I was hoping it would work a little bit better than that. Unfortunately, that was not the case. So we'll not do it because it looks a bit strange floating around everywhere. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh, we forgot to water these, and I've got no bucket. Get rid of all the stuff that we don't need. Where? That's for the car, isn't it? Yeah. Bucket, tromba. I got rid of all of the buckets. I got rid of every single bucket. Oh, Pied Piper. No, I didn't. There's one here. Oh, that was lucky. Thought I recycled every single bucket. Oh, I missed. How'd I miss? I'll get some more spuds on the grow. No, I don't want to do mobile refinery. I like the refineries at the base. I'm just awkward like that. I would rather have a vehicle that I can drive around to drill and collect, and then come back to base and have it do something else. I need to set these up on a different engine though, that's for sure. But can we build any more drills? Our survey said because I'd like to make a row of these blocks. Drill bits. I've got a Mark V engine. If you were looking, you'd have seen I upgraded one. Do you mean fuel's free? Do you mean a controller? Ah, you do mean fuel. Fair enough. Because I know that a controller, level 5 controller will... yeah, level 5 controller will do free fuelage sort of situation. Put some lights up. Get back to where we were with all the lighting. That's going to be in the way if it tries to go down. Alright, we'll put them this way. Right in close, right in close. Put one on the top. Boom. And how many more we got? We've got 3 more. Easy peasy. Ooh. Keep forgetting that you get hungry in this game. I don't want to make a piston engine though, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play the game in the way that I want to play it. And enjoy it my way. If you don't like that, I appreciate that, but kind of how I'm going to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. And I've only got 4 cutting pieces. My main survival world, other than this one, I don't have a clue. It's a lot of days, 600 and something maybe. Did I pick up the craft bot and change its orientation? When you do... What do you mean, like... That's the wrong way round. Silly sausage. There we go. Craftbot seems to be okay. Doesn't seem to do any weird tricks or anything, that's for sure. So, I have no idea what's going on in your world, I'm afraid. Doesn't sound good either way. Ooh, got another light. I'll put a light on. Which way? We could put one up there. And one up there. That's, oh, it's inside. Inside, inside. It could just be scrap mechanic being scrap mechanic though, David. That's the problem that you got. Don't forget this game likes to just do strange stuff because it can. It'll be something to do with the world, something strange like that, like number of, I don't even know what processes or something that's going on in the world, and the game doesn't like how many calculations it's got to make, so it'll just wreck your craft bot. Something bizarre in that respect. Speaking of bizarre, woo! And that one's not connected to anything. But we can put it over here somewhere useful. Until we get some more metal, and then we get some more metal, we can get some more, what we're trying to say, more drills, and then when we've got some more drills, obviously, jobs are good. And where is this bad boy miner? It's level 3. It was just more of a placeholder for that other bear, that drill piece, to be honest. I'm still not happy with it. I want to... Maybe I need to make them wheels a little bit better. They do need to come down a little bit. Oh, the lights holding them on, it would do. Fantastic. The good news is we don't need to pay too much attention to the base defense because it's going to sort itself out on its own. Doesn't need our help. What was that noise? Something... Oh, hello. Something did go really kind of big and bang. Quite loud. Don't know what it was though. I think you'll be lucky if it gets out of actual early access by 2022. If they've been spending as long on survival as... survival, as what they sound like they have been spending on survival. If we get version 1.0... What is going on with this levels? Oh, it's because of the weight of that, isn't it? It is because of the weight of that. Ooh. Let's go upgrade the suspension, childrens. Now we've got a load of the component kits. There we go. So, we need to upgrade this side. Wait, no, that's fine. It's fine, yeah, it's level 2. That's level 2. It's level 2, and that is level 2. Ooh-wee. Thanks for dropping by. Take it easy. Have a good day now. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Only time will tell what they decide to put in. Sometimes I don't think even they know. Oop, too soon. Just smashed myself in the head of my own door. Does the suspension work now we've strengthened it? Probably not. Hello, Mr. Haybot. A lot of chests out here, a lot of corn and stuff. Yeah, the cutters are too high now. Story of me life, that. Woo! You get bounced away from the rock so violently. See, now we've got the problem of the old block being a little bit too low when we get cutting. It's all good, it'll work out in the end. Like I say, once we've got enough metal and we can actually build some more universal blades, we'll sort things out a little bit better. The suspension doesn't do what it's supposed to be doing though, because that's not off. Okay, there we go. That might work a little bit better. What's up? Where am I going? What do you mean, where am I going? Yeah, there's a lot of tweaking that goes a bit wayward really when it comes to this game. Like a lot of the things that I've been picking up from like the code inside of it is when I listen to Fant. Fant says a lot of stuff about it because obviously the guy knows how to code, so he's looking at the files and he's able to pick things out, and it's left him scratching his head, so confused about why they've done things in a particular way. He tries to explain it to us, and even if you don't really understand game coding, it does sound a bit crazy, but I don't know. It's early access, isn't it? It's 7 people have probably made some money off of this game, and they're working hard, you hope, but maybe, I don't know. Just be nice to have a optimized game that runs nice and smooth on your hardware, no matter your hardware, you know, or so that you can build decent sized contraptions that have a few different controls, connections and pistons and bearings and suspensions without it lagging out your entire world. I hope that they can get there, but they've got to get there sooner rather than later, else they're going to end up driving an audience away from their game, because the audience is going to be waiting for these updates to come and it just won't happen. And eventually people who enjoy the game will eventually get sick of all the bugs, especially if they're not getting fixed. You can't run a game like that on early access. You've got to fix your stuff. I don't mind it eating fuel. Like, oil is not exactly difficult to get now. With oil being so free, it's kind of, it's like game breaking in a way. One of the struggles about oil was you had to take your time to get it. That's why you had to upgrade your engine and all this kind of stuff, because you wanted to make your fuel last as long as you could before you had to go for another swim. Now you can get oil so easily just by finding a desert biome and pumping it out of it. Using a gas-powered vehicle is, it doesn't really matter. If I run out of oil, I've got a desert biome not too far away from the base I can pretty much run to if I really needed to. Take the chest with me or something like that. Always try and keep some fuel spare and back at base so that I've got enough to get back if I needed it. But honestly now I'm not worried about using fuel at all. I will probably do a warehouse run tomorrow. Trying to grind for a few pieces, make the vehicle that we kind of made today a little bit bigger so I can put a bed on it, perhaps take a chest or something with us, this kind of thing. So yeah, we could take the bed with us, but take the big chest as well. Maybe we can fit it on there now, but just something that keeps us going. We need to keep moving forwards. I kind of wish this thing would still craft when you go out of its range. That would be nice. And also, we need to get a few... I'm stuck on my door. We need to get a few potatoes. I mean, we should have enough. We should have enough. But I'm not really sure. I mean, we'll start with a small warehouse, I think, and work our way up to a bigger one, rather than just going for something that's huge straight away. I think that'd be too risky. Too crazy. That's like saying if you can press Alt and F4, something really magical happens. Really magical. I wonder. The many thoughts of me are not jolly good. How wide is this thing? It is from there to there. Oh, jeez. 8 wide. Interesting. Right, meodes. What we got? We got 12 minutes. Right. I'm just going to let this grind away and refine all of its resources, but I'm going to get out of here. Honestly, I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I'm going to bump off the stream and we'll probably have a look at doing a warehouse raid at some point tomorrow. I don't know when it will be, so get those notifications on. Hit that subscribe and like button. Don't forget to drop us some love, etc, etc. But honestly, I appreciate everybody for showing up. I know it's been a bit of a slow process today, but we did manage to get our red key card, so that's always good. That's something that we were after. So we've got that. Sets us up for the next day. We'll build a bed, or we'll put the bed on the back of the truck, get a chest with us, take some ammo when the potatoes grow, but while that's all happening, we'll probably be grinding away, get some more metal so that we can build some more things. What will we be building? We'll be doing something with level 2 metal. Because we were after something. What were we after? These grinders, of course, that's right. So we can complete ourselves with those. But yeah, awesome, awesome. Ultimately, guys, have a good day. Have a good week. And everything else. Sorry, David. Old trick. That's man. Alright, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. Take it easy and bye for now. Bye, guys. Bye.